FSMA.
So you got married in September.
You were back 9 months later.
You guys were married.
4 months, 5 months later.
Wait, so you got married in September.
You guys were married in Glen Ellen.
So when did you move back from Hawaii
That's what I was trying to get to. I was trying to get to that.
Let him talk. Let the man talk.
Got married in September of '63.
Where?
In Glen Ellen.
Okay.
When did you
September
move back
63.
there?
I was born in.
Did you move back there
January
before you got married?
64.
No. We went back to Hawaii.
We went back because my first year was in Hawaii.
So you got married in Glen Ellen, and then you
September
flew
of
back.
'63. Marcy was born a few months later,
January.
January of '64.
So you moved back. So you got married, and then you went back to California.
Yeah, no,
or to
they
Hawaii.
got married and they went back to
So
Hawaii.
now we're in Hawaii.
So
Marcy
you're living in Hawaii. You're married.
She
she's
was
pregnant.
born in Hawaii.
Right. I've seen the pictures on the beach. So you're living in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I'm just putting all the. You've never told us the timeline.
I'm
so
trying.
I know, but I'm
Mikey,
trying to
let him
understand the
talk.
timeline. So I need to.
Okay.
I'm a visual person.
They were
Right.
married.
So you married in
September
September of 1963
in Glen Ellen.
in Glen Ellen, but
Then-
you still lived in Hawaii. So I'm
That's
trying to understand.
I was still stationed in Hawaii. Now after the wedding, let me finish.
Yeah, they went to Acapulco.
After the wedding,
I
we
don't
went
care
to,
about your honeymoon.
went to Acapulco, back to
I
Chicago,
don't
San
care.
Francisco, to Hawaii.
Yeah.
On your honeymoon,
No,
No,
live.
Acapulco was the honeymoon.
you lived in Acapulco.
no, we lived in Hawaii.
I don't give a shit where you went on your honeymoon.
I know.
I'm trying to
I
establish a
lived
timeline that
in
says you got
Acapulco.
married in September of
He
1963.
immediately after.
Fine, you went on your honeymoon. fucking
Immediately
deal, I
after
don't
he
care.
made
So
two
what
So
is
connecting
then, after
flights.
your honeymoon, you now are living in Hawaii. Okay.
On the beach.
So we're living in Hawaii. Mama's pregnant, right? You
Yes.
now we're like fast forward to January of 1964.
Where Marcy's born.
You're still living in Hawaii. Marcy's
Well, there's-
born in
There
Hawaii.
was some fun times before that that you should hear if you really want to hear the story.
Well, fun times for you, but not Mama.
We're
can't
living
drink.
in Hawaii. Mama's
Mama
pregnant.
can't drink.
Okay, she's straight. Yeah. Okay.
We meet some good friends, Eddie and Ruby Friend.
Right.
Eddie's son, Eddie Jr., is
Yeah.
probably 14, 15 years old. He's our newspaper boy. He delivers our newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
So we became, he and I used to go out and play catch football and all this right in front of the condos.
Isn't he your godfather?
Oh, no, even, but I got to,
Who's your god?
Art.
let me go back a little bit. We get to Hawaii, okay? She's pregnant. I
What?
meet Eddie and Ruby Friend.
Mm-hmm.
They know we don't have a car. We have no transportation. How does Vonnie get to the hospital? You know. So we became friends with Eddie and Ruby. Play catch with their son. There's a big tsunami.
No way.
Yeah. So we all, in the middle of the night, Eddie comes over. He says, "We're supposed to evacuate.
You got a higher
It's on
ground.
TV.
Yeah.
I know you guys don't have a car. Come on, I'll take you over to my mom and dad's condo, and we'll all go up into the mountains." So little Eddie takes us over, says to his mom, "Here's Mike." Ruby goes, "Mike, I thought he was your 15-year-old friend, not a GI, right?" That's how we met them. So we go up to the tsunamis. Vonnie's pregnant. Spend the night in the car in the hills. Come back 2 weeks later. Vonnie and I are,
You spent 2 weeks in the hills.
2 weeks later, we're back at the condo. No, we would go up and come back in 2 days or whatever it was.
Okay. No, that's different than 2
Now
weeks.
Vonnie's pregnant, and Eddie and Ruby and I go to a golf course. And when Eddie and I played golf, Ruby and Vonnie sat and watched from the patio. We come back, and Vonnie said, "Let's go for a walk." We walked around the condo. Sure enough, she goes into labor.
This is January.
This is January, right after New Year's. We didn't have a car. What the hell are we going to do? Eddie, I think Vonnie's going into labor. 11 o'clock at night. Okay, I'll be right over. He takes us to the hospital.
I thought you couldn't. I thought you didn't. You didn't.
Didn't have any wheels.
But you. I thought you didn't get to the hospital when Mom had
Well,
Marcy.
hold on. You know, sorry. We go to Tripler Army Hospital.
Triple Armor House. I remember that.
We spend
How do you remember? You're not even born.
4 o'clock in the morning. They say, "Mr. Johnson, your wife's still in labor. It looks like it'll be another 10 hours. Why don't you
Oh,
go home and
wow.
get some sleep?"
Poor Nana.
So Eddie and I drive back to the condo, which is
You left her?
probably 6-7 miles from the hospital.
Okay, I remember seeing that hospital.
I
up
jump
on that
into
hill,
bed.
Up on that mountain.
6:30 in the morning, the telephone rings.
Pink.
It's the hospital. "Your wife just had a baby girl." I says, "What?" I run out to the curb, start hitchhiking in uniform to the frickin' hospital. And it took me 2 or 3 different rides to get there because it was up in the hills. Finally get there, and Vani's just having breakfast. Of course, she's not hungry, so I ate her breakfast. And went in and saw Marcy.
Oh,
So you weren't there.
I was there.
No, you weren't there when I was born.
No, not the minute you were born. I was sleeping.
So you had the baby, and now you're living in Hawaii for 9
months.
months.
The bill, paid the bill. You were there. Mom was there for 4 days. You know what the bill was?
She was in the hospital for 4 days.
Yeah, in
Like
those days,
$300.
$8,
$8.
$2 a day.
What?
$2.
So how long did you
Army-
live?
Raise
Army-
like $20,000.
Army paid for everything.
How long did you live in
$2 a day.
Hawaii
For 4 days.
with Marcy?
All right,
lived
so
there for
I'll
like
tell you in a
a year.
minute. So that was January of '64.
Yeah.
We came home March of '65, so she was there a little over a year.
So you lived
I never
there
wore
until
shoes for a
March
whole
of
year.
'65.
I
And
still
then
don't
why
wear
did you end up
shoes.
back in Mount Prospect?
No, they
We
went
went
to
to
Glen
Glen
Ellen.
Glen Ellen.
With her mom and dad. We stayed there.
You lived there for a while?
So how do you have to carry? How's that?
So I get
Wait,
Hold on.
Wait.
So you lived in Glen Ellen with Grandma
My
Nan
bad.
So I'd sign up for unemployment.
and Grandpa Van.
And I
Is
started
Grandpa Van in
looking
the
for a
house
job.
too?
So you and
Yes.
Mom and me, we moved in with Grandpa Van.
Yeah.
And Grandma Nan.
I want to say
Because I remember going there.
for a month.
All right. Okay.
So by the time I was born, we were just visiting. But so you lived there, and then when did you move from Grandma
Well,
Nan
then I
to
got
Grandpa
I
Van's
got a
house?
job with United Airlines in Mount Prospect,
Right.
and we got a condo right across a beautiful condo right
I have
across the street.
pictures.
Right across the street from the air from the.
And when
airlines.
was that?
So United Airlines.
March of '65.
That's where it
April of
started.
'65.
So you lived about a year with Grandma Van and Grandpa Nan?
No, a couple months. We got out of service in March of '65, or no, February '65. Not much. We started work at March 22nd, 1965.
You keeping track of?
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah,
How long did
recording.
you live with Grandma Nan and Grandpa Van?
Couple months, you said.
Well, you know, that's interesting. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we did stay there a year, and then we moved into a condo.
So a year, and then you got your job, and then you moved into the apartment.
We lived with them a year. I just can't remember. Yeah, I guess that's when it was.
And then, so that now we're 65, and you didn't move to Cary until
Well, we didn't
70.
move Carrie
71.
until
So you lived in Mount Prospect
Oh, wow.
for 5 years.
5 or 6
Well,
yeah,
we-
5 years.
Mom Prospect, Arlington Heights area, right?
Yeah,
Did
we
you
had-
move?
Yeah. We lived right across the street, and we moved half a mile away. Two apartments. And that's when
Still,
you
just
lived
the
in the
three of
second
you.
one, Arlington Heights.
I didn't.
No, but then
You did.
When were you born?
70.
no.
Yeah, you lived there. Just after you were born, we moved out.
Right. Just after you were born, I think we moved to our.
We had too many
Cary,
kids.
Right? We left.
So
the-
in this.
Well,
so
that's
in
what I
the-
was trying to think.
So you
Yes.
moved back.
Yes, we moved to Cary.
You moved
right
out of.
after Michael was born, we moved to Cary.
Yes.
Because there was just way too many.
Yeah, but
freaking
so
kids.
you lived with Grandpa and Grandma Nan and Grandpa Van.
Then we moved to the apartment.
With you.
Yeah.
You moved to the apartment,
Yes.
and then Joy came along.
We stayed in that apartment.
Right, so
With
Joy came
for
along.
Joy.
And then 2 years
Lori.
later,
So all
you
those
moved to a
kids-
new apartment, and then you had Joy,
Right.
right?
Joy
I don't
and
know
Lori,
exactly.
and then you.
Right. So
And
you
And
then
had,
then they said, "Oh,
you-
this fucking place is too crowded."
I
man."
think
So you had
Joy,
2 more
Joy,
kids.
Joy was born in the first apartment, I believe.
yeah.
the first one. Okay.
So you had 2 more kids in 1 or 2 apartments, whatever, right?
Right,
and
right,
then you
right,
had
right.
another one, which is me.
Right, and then that was moved to
Well,
Cary.
you came
right
along-
after you were born.
I was born at in Des Plaines.
They all
Right.
were. All but Joy, Lori, and you were all born in the same
Right.
hospital.
So then, by the time I came along, we still
was
lived in
time-
the apartment, but then for a very short time.
Right.
Then we moved to Cary. Why
Right.
Cary?
Okay.
Why? Yeah, why
Why
Cary?
Cary?
That's what I want
Interesting.
to
I'll
know.
tell you why. It's clear as anything can be in my mind.
Well, we all want to know.
My best buddy, Art Madison,
My godfather.
Yes.
lived in Cary.
No, wait, he lived in Cary.
Yeah,
Where?
Over on Ross. What's north?
Art lived in Cary.
Yeah, wait. Yes, what's north of Cary?
Crystal Lake.
Crystal Lake?
No, the little place.
Woodstock.
No,
Barrington?
Little place.
Rez's.
Oh, Residence. That's
Residence.
so
Oakwood
Cary.
Hills.
Oakwood
Oakwood
Hills.
Hills. Okay, that's
Art
so
lived
Cary,
on-
but
Art
No,
lived
Art
on
lived in
Lake
Oakwood
Shore
Hills?
Drive in Oakwood Hills.
Oh, no,
Really?
see, that I didn't know.
I didn't know that
I didn't know
either.
that.
So Art
he-
lives in Oakwood Hills.
And you...
He says, come on out some Sunday.
Wait. Did Art have a wife?
No, he does now, but he didn't then.
No, he didn't at the time. Okay, Uncle Art. I remember Uncle Art. Okay.
So he says, come on out sometime, some weekend, and check it out. You might like it out here.
Okay.
So we went out that weekend and looked at, where Wes Imsh lives.
Yeah.
Gary Imsh?
Well,
Where's
Gary
that?
is
We
Wes's
Original
looked at a
son,
house
yes.
there, and we really
Yes.
liked it.
Where is it?
his original house?
They lived on Sunset. You know where the old Cary Junior High is?
Yes, by Cary
Yeah.
Junior High.
The old Cary Junior High. Remember how it
The
kind
old
of
Cary being
where
Prairie Hill?
Bruiser lived?
Bruiser?
That corner.
Like,
Anthony-
down
Prairie
the-
Hill.
Anthony
Where they're having all the
Oh,
water
so they lived
problems.
Did you
there
hear
before
that
they
his
moved out
brother
to
overdosed?
Hickory Neck Grove Road.
Okay.
I went to
Right?
school
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah,
since
that's
kindergarten.
crazy. I
So
saw
anyway-
it coming, but that's so crazy.
Okay,
And-
so
We
and-
did. We
Okay,
and
so
we did our
that's by,
the realtor took us out
Prairie
to the
Hill
house
School.
we're in now.
Yeah.
Just because
And
it was
I
for
thought
sale?
it was a piece of shit. And your mom says, "Oh no, it's really got a lot of potential." The driveway went around the side of the house where
To
the
the
hole
left,
is.
side.
to the left of the house.
Little garage, single
I
one car
remember that.
Do
garage.
you remember
We
that?
tore that thing apart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we tore it all down.
We used to sit up there and sunbathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So we bought it.
you moved
So
there
you
in
bought
71.
it. You
71.
saw it, and Mom said,
She really liked it, and I thought it was. But I thought, she's got a better taste than
so
me.
you bought it because what she said.
Still does.
I didn't know Art lived in Oakwood Hills.
I did not. Oh, I didn't know that either.
Art's a member of Mensa. Did you know that?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
You
that.
that's
never
that
let-
smart
Yeah.
thing.
What year did you buy the house in
I think
Cary?
it was 71.
71. So the driveway
Because-
used to be on the other side of the house.
That's
Oh, really?
You know when
Where
you
the-
look at Nana's
The
house,
deck is?
You know where my
Yeah.
hose is?
Covered thing,
Yeah.
that was
where the
all.
hose
There's a
is,
garage
that
there?
was
Part of it was
Right
just
next
one
to the
car
driveway.
garage.
Right
No
next
way.
to
Really,
Right
They
next to the-
redid it?
from
right
the
next to the
road
All the way to
house.
the back.
So you guys redid
all
it
the
then?
way to the back.
So I
where the
remember we were
gazebo
sitting
is.
outside one day, and my dad's like, "Let's build a gazebo, and we'll move the garage."
No
to
way.
the
So
side."
wait,
So
if
the-
you're
all
going
us
down
kids-
that road, then there's
Yeah,
a road and a
yeah.
garage
Yep,
as
yep,
opposed to.
Yep.
There was
Yeah,
no gazebo or
Yep,
decks or
yep,
anything.
way.
Yep.
So we
No, wait a
all.
minute. Hold on a minute.
So we all.
You know where the kitchen is now in my room?
Yeah.
None of that was
Yeah.
there.
that wasn't there either.
No way.
His
No
kitchen.
way.
No.
You know how
You know
you
where?
so
you know
the
where
dad in the
You
kitchen?
know where
you know how
the
Michael's house you go into the garage you go down the steps into his basement in Michael's cabin. We had the same thing in our house.
You know
So
where?
where the
The
little
kitchen.
bar is
In
in the kitchen where
yeah.
you sit at, that was the front door or the
Yeah.
back door
Back door.
outside.
You know where
crazy.
where the
That's
kitchen?
so
And
where
then
the
the
kitchen?
stairs down was outside. You had to go outside to get downstairs.
Did you?
Yeah.
You know where the kitchen sink is?
In Nana
And then
Papa's
there's
house
a
now?
counter.
Yeah.
That's where it ended,
Yeah.
right there.
Right there.
That's where the
The
house
L.
ended.
So in order for us to go downstairs,
You had to
we
go
had to
outside.
go outside.
You had to go outside
And we had to
And then
lift
go
We
downstairs.
had to lift these doors open like this and
What?
walk through. Yeah.
No. And then
That's so crazy.
me and Joy, because now picture that, and then the driveway, the driveway
Yeah,
went
right
all along
there
the
and
side of
then
the
the
kitchen,
stairs.
and then there was a garage right where the gazebo is.
Okay.
half
so
of it.
half of it. So we would. That would be
That's
where the
so
garage
weird.
is. Joy and I would go on top of the garage,
And
and that's where we would sunbathe.
But one day, Dad said, we're going to move the garage to the other side. And all of us kids got up and we started tearing down the garage. Remember that? We started banging and tearing it apart. And Dad took all the boards from the old garage, and that's his desk in his office now. All those
No
shelves.
way.
Yeah.
All those
Bullshit.
shelves.
What the
Those are
fuck?
that's the old
yeah,
garage.
Yeah.
Because his friend Emsh,
I always liked your
His
the
friend-
custom desk.
No
Wes Emsh
way.
took all that wood
Mm-hmm.
and reclaimed it.
No, it
and
wasn't.
built
It
him-
wasn't West Edge. It was
No, it was Wesh.
no.
It was.
No.
Wait, so Papa, the desk you have now,
You mean
right
the ones,
now.
You,
It's our
you mean
old
the
garage.
shelves we have in our
Bullshit.
house?
I swear to
I
God.
see that every fucking day.
That is the old garage, and
Wow.
That was all
we
that
tore
Viking
that down.
guy.
I remember Marcy and I
That
and
Viking
Joy.
guy.
Yes,
We
the
took
stair builder.
axes and
He's a little.
what do you call
no
this thing?
fucking
And
way.
we
That's
tore it
crazy.
down.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And we saved all that wood, and he turned it into all those
The
shelves.
Viking guy, the stair.
The
The
Viking
shelf,
guy.
even
the
the
stair-
shelf
builder.
for
It's a
Nana's
stair builder.
spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
That's
a good.
crazy.
Hi,
That's
Nana.
awesome.
I remember pulling in that.
What question did we have the
Driveway.
dates wrong on?
Huh?
We needed her answer on some of the timings.
We just heard
How was church,
the
Mom?
minute you met up until we're up until
Oh
the
yes,
point.
ask her. Be honest. Tell him the story.
What?
We just
When we first met.